this is Rose, and welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I burst out laughing. I think it was just because I was telling my fiance to shush. Because he was telling me about either Naruto or Naruto Shippuden, which is an anime I actually haven't watched yet, which I know is a sin in anime culture, but I had told myself that I wasn't going to until later. So we're back with Mabinogi 22 in Mabinogi, and yeah, I didn't do much playing on him even though I said I was going to, just because my mic was malfunctioning. So guess who gets to record over videos again? Me. I think we got the mic situation fixed this time, hopefully. Famous last words, right? I'm just looking at this, the different things it wants me to do for the dailies, for this event, just because why not? We don't really have many of these since the character's a beginner level. So like metallurgy is one you have to get. I think you have to just, I can look into that one. You have to go to a beach and it's kind of boring, but it's a fun one. So the only thing we're really able to do is the raised by 50 levels, and that's really hard, but it's doable. So we got a gathering mission for potatoes, and a Shadowcast City mission, which I might see if I can get some help on because he might like doing Shadowcast City, even though we will have to do it in beginner level because my character is beginner. And either that or we're going to go talk to Tarloch, which it looks like it is just about the time to do that. So we're going to go and complete the strawberries. And then we're going to go talk to Tarloch, and maybe in probably the next episode we'll do Shadowcast City, hopefully. Because I think that that's one of Kristen's favorite ones to do. If I can talk him into doing it. I think I can do it by myself, but it's always fun to do it with multiple people. And why am I looking in that section? That's not where I keep my weapons. Alright, get the wand out. Your arms are too short to reach. You get the most ridiculous little things and then you fail. It's really amusing when you're doing the carpentry skill. I've seen you accidentally chop the wood into tiny bits, and you were distracted by a bird and almost chopped your toe off. But it happens. Yay, a lucky bonus, which means I got 2 stones instead of 1. And homestead stones are always useful, so. I have not used any of the pawn yet because I'm curious on seeing... Okay, see, now I'm done with all the pawn for today. I'm curious on seeing what you get. And let's go talk to Tarloch. And see what he's going to tell us about Paradise. So yeah, that should be fun. Why do I have this up? Sorry, I thought something was up and wasn't supposed to because it was my test recording to see if it was working. So I look really unprofessional, and I'm on channel 1 again, and we're gonna channel change. I need to figure out how to stop getting put on channel 1. I think for some reason that's the specific channel I apparently chose to be put on, but I don't remember choosing it, and it happens every few months or so. It'll happen like that. Yeah, what? Let's get a pet out. I mean, I'm just being lazy, so I'm gonna summon my little cloud. Can't mount moving targets. Okay. We're gonna zoom out, and we're gonna head... Oh, I was going to stop by Tier Colonel, but why not? I mean, since it's just... Okay. So now we're going to talk to Tarloch. And, okay, just head normally. So you read the book, and you still want to go. This is a shame. Basically, he doesn't think you should go because he's gone through a lot of this stuff already, and so he doesn't think my character should go because he's already experienced it. And apparently she tries to lure the overzealous adventurers, the really interesting adventurers and things like that, into her area and then make them her pawns for evil or just kill them. Okay, so it looks like I have... Okay, it looks like I'm going to actually need to ask for some help. Because it seems like it's a two-person mission. So maybe if I'm lucky, I can ask the person sitting next to me. Will you join me?
Huh?
He's confused.
Join what, where?
Join me in a couple missions.
For the journey quest?
Yes.
I don't know if I can. I need to actually get more writing done. I got 700 words done so far.
But you can work on making your video games.
Not anymore. I have it loaded, but I'm not actually using it.
Oh, I have to go to Bari. Okay, I guess I can see if I can do it by myself then.
Besides, people like to see me narrator.
Fine. I'll do it by myself then. And probably die. You can't teleport while mounted. Damn it. Okay, so apparently we do not get to see Nin's wonderful character yet. I might see if I can talk him into doing Shadowcast City with me later. Because I think that's one of his favorite ones to do. So right now we're just gonna see if you hit this, it'll send you out. And I don't want to do that. Oh wow, I don't even have any of my skills set up yet. I am just completely thrashed over here. Oh wow. I forgot that this character really doesn't know anything, because I'm used to a character that has, like, a lot of the skills already. Sorry. I'm just stunned. Okay. Let's get started. And I expect to die, so... Okay. Well, we're gonna start by mining some ore. And this works just like mining in your homestead, but instead of it just giving you homestead stones, you actually get the physical ore. Like in this case, I'm probably just going to get iron ore. And we're going to, I'm just going to show you. See, I just went from novice to learning it. Novice blacksmith now, and I got some stamina and some dexterity. And I got the thing for that, some strength, some ability points, yay. So now I have that F ranked, and I'm actually going to work on ranking that a little bit, because might as well get the ore, because ore is really useful. I'll either use it on this character or another character, depending on whoever I decide to train blacksmithing on first. Because might as well use it. Either that or you can sell it, because people are training skills constantly. But I would check the amount you're selling it for, just to make sure you don't overprice. It's okay to underprice, but overpricing is bad. Because no one will buy it. And I guess if you underprice, you really don't get too much money, but yeah. Okay, apparently I'm just getting a mix, and that's filling up really quickly. But yeah, it's just that I will finish this dungeon up, and this may be the only mission I do in this episode. We'll see how long it takes me. He's laughing his butt off over here, still watching the anime episode, when he says he should be writing. I'm being mean. He's fine. He'll help me later on when I need help. He knows that I can probably take on this dungeon by myself, too. If worse comes to worse, we can get a complete stranger to help, because I think there's a way to do that now where you can actually ask for help, too. I'm not sure how to use that, but I'm pretty sure there's probably a way. I think there's a way at least you can go to Dumberton on Channel 1 and do it that way. So there are ways to do it without actually having partners. You can try doing it by yourself, and if you die, you get your pass back. You can get another pass from Tarloch or whoever you got the pass from to begin with. So there's no really bad things you can do from that. If you have Neostones, I have some Neostones, and she'll bring you back. My inventory is already full, so that's worrisome. I seriously need to get some more inventory space, but my character is dirt poor. I need to raise some money. So I definitely need to do some shadow missions, because shadow missions give you a lot of money. Well, not a super lot, but more than others. So that I can at least get the month bag from Walter. Because that'll help some as well. I think there might be a bag that I can use also for trading. So I may end up getting another pass from... We'll just see. I'll try to organize my inventory to fit as much as I can in. Okay. How close are we? That's not very close. Okay. And the pickaxe is losing durability, which means I either have to buy a new one or get it fixed. And I've learned over the years that just buying a new one works better. Unless you have a weapon or an awesome clothing item, then you should get it fixed. But if it's just a normal pickaxe, then just get a new one. Or if it's just a normal sickle or whatever, it's just easier to get a new one than anything. It's cheaper because you are paying the people for their work. And my pickaxe is busted, which means it's out of commission. It's red. Like I said, you can either choose to fix it. Okay. Or like I'm just gonna drop the pickaxe just because I don't like you can make money from it, but I really just don't see the point in carrying it around right now. I have some seeds. I can put them in that inventory. I'm just trying to make room since I will need room for just normal items. Like I can't use that except for books, but that's okay. I do have some holy water. I guess I could have blessed it. If you do want your items to last longer, you can use holy water, which I didn't on the axe. I always forget to. But you can. So yeah. Alright, so let us move forward. Let's actually get some real battling done. And see, in this particular dungeon, I don't have the full map. I'm gonna create it. I actually can summon a pet, so you don't have to watch my character run through these hallways, and I can just desummit when I hit a room. Because some of these dungeon hallways can last a long time. Okay, this is a new... type of enemy, and there's only one of them. And that didn't do shit. That worries me. That worries me a lot. Okay, this is really... I may have to train up some skills, because this is not going very well. And if that's the enemy, I'm gonna revive into the nearest town. And I was using Smash. Okay, so that was an epic fail. So we're gonna have to talk to Tarlot, and I think I'm gonna do some other missions, because my character needs to bulk up. He needs to... Yay, critical hit. Always useful. I don't know why I'm a fledgling. Critical hit gets ranked up no matter what you do. Okay. I'll get critical hit to rank 1 when I get critical hit to rank 1. When I'm good and ready. Yeah. Yes, I'm biting your head off. Okay. Alright, I'm looking for the general store, even though my character's broke pretty much. General store. So I'm going to check the prices and see if there's any way I can get a bag or something to expand my inventory. And then probably go to by the bank and drop off the ore. Okay. He has cloaks and stuff. Ooh, that's not a bad price. It's not much. It's something at least. It does take up a big chunk of your inventory, but it really doesn't give you much either. Okay, so this is a bag that you can actually just fill with whatever you want. Like I'm putting the ores in there, you can put herbs in there. It's just, it helps you organize your inventory. Now this is a smaller one. You can get bigger ones, probably from the marketplace and things like that, but they'll be more expensive than this bag. And damn, I'm just trying to... I think you can only buy one of these. And then there's these, which are like super duper expensive, but they're huge, and they only last a month. So, they are useful. But I think that these have a limit. But these don't expire, but you can only have one such bag. But if you get one from an event, you can just put these in your storage. And that way, it works better. And then if you get a bigger one from an event or something, then you just put that one in the bank or you sell it, and like I'd probably just put it in the bank for another character and then just switch it off and everything. So I have 2 other ones on characters because they're also the bags you use to sell stuff, and I don't have anything to sell, so I'm not going to really show you that right now. Excuse me. But yeah. My character's almost broke, which is depressing. I'm just dropping off the extra stuff I have in my inventory in here that other characters can use. So, how many gold patches do I need? I'm just going to take the large one. And I already have a large one. But I'm going to have 2 large ones, and then I'm going to deposit that in there. It gave me a little bit more gold, and my character's broke now, but that's okay. So, my character is a little bit too weak for that particular mission set. A, because I trained magic first, and those don't, and they use magic, and they're immune against other ones. So, what other stuff can we do? Reach level 30. Well, have I gone to Belfast? Yes, I have. So let's go talk to the steel merchant in Belfast. I need a continent warp. No, don't use normal attack. I'm a blonde. Okay. And do we even... I'll find out what time it is on this. And I can take a boat back to somewhere. So, I don't know where the steel merchant is, so... Okay. And I'm just gonna summon... Horse. This... I don't know if this is my favorite pet, it's just the first one I see, really, except for the eagle. And the eagle's slower than my elf, so I don't really see the point in using it, and unless I need to fly. I may need to fly later, but right now I really don't need to fly that much. Okay, so now we're going to talk to this person. Who just tells about unique opportunities, and talk to the seal merchant in Dumbarton. Okay, so since we can't exactly, oh, let's see if I have a feather, but since we can't, that's Albie. I think that was for another quest. I'm just gonna use this. Nothing lets me do anything while mounted. Okay. Okay. So I'm just using the Albie dungeon one, even though I think I was supposed to use that in a previous mission. So. Pretty sure I could even have used the book. Which kind of undoes the reason of the continent warping. I don't understand sometimes. Okay. So we're gonna go talk to somebody in Dumbarton about seals. And I think that this is another kind of daily quest stuff that you can do. Like, I think you can do gathering daily quests to get seals and stuff like that. So we're gonna go do that, and then we're gonna probably have to buy a sickle or something to gather potatoes. So you get to watch me get that skill. Probably train on some enemies to get my combat skills up. Might be boring, but I'll show you some minor training. But yeah, this is the seal merchant here. I didn't realize there was one in Belfast. Okay, so that's that, and drop a level. And I got an adventure seal, and I'll just show you the seal shop. It varies from day to day. Today it has enchant scrolls and adventure items that you buy with seals. Like you can get a guardian, soulstone, a campfire kit, some full recovery potions, or phoenix feathers for either party or yourself. Wait, no, the advanced one actually will, like, you type in a character's name and you can bring them back because I've had those used on my character before. And enchant scrolls really help with a certain skill, except that is a bitch to train. Because I helped my fiance train it, and it took us like a month. At least. I don't remember how long it took us. I might be underestimating. It took us a while. So yeah, those are useful. I think they do expire if you don't use them. Let me check. Okay, it doesn't say anything about them expiring, so they may not be expirable. But you collect them from doing missions and things. Okay, so when they first came out, they apparently used to expire, and that's probably what I'm getting that from. Let's see. My original plan for this video failed because my character. I'm gonna go get about 10,000 gold out of the bank, and then we are going to buy a little bit of equipment so we can gather potatoes, and I can show you that skill. Which really isn't that exciting, but it's a skill that you can use for cooking and I think production mastery. So yeah. Wait, why am I looking through my tabs? Withdrawal. We don't need too much. Okay. Finished. I know. Why did you just deposit all your money when you're gonna need it? Because I'm a dingle hopper. Alright, I think you buy sickles and things from your armor's dealer. And even though they don't count as weapons, they're under the weapon tab. You can use them as weapons, but they don't count as weapons. What? Okay, Peanut Gallery.
You can also use your purposes.
The Peanut Gallery, who needs to be writing if he's gonna say he's writing.
I was until like 3 seconds ago.
Oh. You were until I was looking over.
I can prove it.
That's a weeding hoe. Okay, I get it. Leave me alone. I am a meanie pants, but you love me anyways. Okay. That's an axe. Is it the weeding hoe? I'll buy it and see if it works. I also need one of these. I'm just buying the basic essentials for my character. It doesn't look like it has what I'm looking for. If not, you can check other places. I'm gonna... because she doesn't seem to have it, so I'm hoping that the weeding hoe works. If not, then I get to go somewhere else and I hope I can find it. I just learned the hoeing skill, not the harvesting skill. Well, that doesn't work. Actually. Okay, so you do gather potatoes. Okay, good. You do gather potatoes with the hoe, so now we get to go and get potatoes. Yay, potatoes. And I went the wrong direction, probably. And there's a little field over here, hopefully. And because my character doesn't have Harvest Song, it's going to be a little bit harder. It's just a skill that helps you harvest faster and you're more likely to be precise and things. But when learning anything, you're bound to have difficulties. And I'm just going to do that. And so now my character is a novice chef because that is a skill that you use in cooking. You get the novice chef little thing, you get some will, you get some ability points, voila. And apparently I started working on that, so I gotta gather another 49 potatoes. So let's see. I'm just gonna start another story, and hopefully this one will be finished. Basically, the first MMO I ever played was WoW, I believe. And I really didn't play it for very long. My mom had a boyfriend at the time who had an account, and so he let us play on his account, and we had a character. And it was just too complicated for me. I never really got into it, and everything. And then, like, people in high school and middle school were playing MapleStory, but that goes back to I didn't really have really decent internet or anything, and so I never really got into MapleStory until later. I need to play that more. And so basically, the first MMO I ever played was World of Warcraft, and I really didn't like it. It was too open world for me and everything, and it also cost a lot of money to play it, and I didn't really like the idea of having to pay a monthly fee to play a game that I may only, I may only play a few days a month or even just a few days a week or something, and I just never understood why. Yet again, that was just me at the time. I really have no interest in playing WoW now either. I have nothing against people who do. I found so many MMOs that are cheaper and are still pretty fun to play that I really don't really see the need to play WoW when there's so many other options out there, such as Mabinogi, which was the first MMO that I really ever got into. And yet again, the reason why is because my fiance was playing it, and I actually got jealous because he was playing it all the time when we went up to Washington to visit his family one summer. And so I think I had signed up for an account while we were there, and we actually went back and forth on his computer playing it. And that was around the time when the Bard skills came out and he was doing herbalism, and those were the two sets that I was really interested in. And those are actually more life skill based sets or booster sets. So they're not really like one makes you potions and one helps you boost your teammates. And so they're not really completely useful, but they're pretty fun skill sets anyways. But those are the two skill sets that actually I was most interested in when I started playing MMOs. And then I branched out to other ones like Maple Story, and I got addicted to that for a couple months, and I still play it off and on. It's just a really fast-paced game because you need to actually be able to keep up with the monsters and things because they respawn like crazy in that game. And then I've played this a lot longer, and I've gotten into the archery skill and the magic skill, and I've actually just gotten into the close combat skill set. And then DFO is another MMO I've actually gotten into, and I have a character who's like a level 85, I think, because I did that during an event time. Talk about crunching. I was down to the last like day and a half, I think, and I made it because it was like you do such and such in like 10 days or something, and you get like an entire prize pack for your character. I have one MMO which I've been wanting to play more of that I did actually pay for, and it's one initial cost of I think either $30 or $50 depending on which pack you buy for it, and that's Black Desert Online. It has really good graphics and a really awesome character generator when you do play it, and it is worth the cost because it's a one-time payment. And no, I am not advancing it. I'm just saying that it is worth the cost. I'm not being paid by them. I'm not being sponsored by them. I'm just saying these are my feelings on it. I need to get more into that one. I actually probably should play that one more often on the characters I have, but I get distracted with Mabinogi and other ones. I get urges to play games and sets. Like right now I'm interested in playing Mabinogi, which is why I'm getting a bunch of that, and I probably might change in January or February into a different MMO I'm playing. And I might even try out some MMOs that I've not played before, because I'm always open to playing new games. Okay, I need to find some more potatoes. I actually, in the beginning, like, I would have lost at the dungeon. I would have just shut the game down. I probably would have screamed and yelled and everything, and I still do that from time to time when I get frustrated with a game. Yes, I do the stereotypical gamer girl thing where I get frustrated and I get overly passionate about it, and I'm getting better, and I try to just laugh it off now. I do still do that. I don't really see the point in throwing keyboards or mice or controllers, though, because those are expensive bits of the device that you really don't want to replace. So I've never really been into that particular thing. Yay, I get to upgrade that skill. And it's rank E, and I got some willpower, and that's about it. And apparently, less time for the actual thing. And how many potatoes do we have? I need to slide this down because I cannot read that. 21. Okay. So yeah, it's like, I do have that issue, and I think it's just, I know it's horrible to say, but I think it is a female thing where we just get more passionate. But that's just a theory. Don't go to your female friends or your girlfriends or whatever and tell them to stop being overly passionate because it'll bite you in the ass. Yay, I have the Butterfingers title. Don't really want it, but I'll show you. Like, I can change my title. So now I have this title, which I'm not going to use because it's literally being clumsy can be an accomplishment in its own strange way. I also have the Reborn talent, which I may actually change to because that gives you a whole bunch of stats. The Adult talent, which means you just reach adulthood. The Wise, which heightens your int, high int is supposed to bring wisdom. And the Descendant from Elves and the Inspiring Mage titles. But what I'm going to use right now, I think, is the Reborn title, because that right now seems it's a bunch of sixes, disturbing. So yeah, but I think it's just frustration that causes it, and at least for me, because over the years of playing this game, I've had male friends and even my fiance tell me, you've gotten a lot better with games. You don't get frustrated as easily. You don't want to rage quit as much. You actually sit it out when you're having issues. It's kind of like the dungeon I just said, well, we need to just amp up my character a little bit more, and I messed up again. And it's true, my character was not strong enough in the right categories to do that dungeon right now. And so, that's why I'm not doing it. And I'm just doing some gathering missions to get some levels, and show you kind of how those work. And I probably, for gathering missions, may or may not show them ever again after this. I probably will show you, like, if I get a different one for wheat, barley, or corn, I'll probably show it to you, because that's a completely different process, and you actually get a different item to do it with. But, so yeah, it, my favorite MMO, I think, would probably still be Mabinogi. It's the one that I have the highest level character on and everything. Followed by probably DFO. Those are also the two, or, well, I've bought things on 3 MMOs now, but those are also the two that I've bought costumes for characters on, and I've bought, like, pets and things on, because I've bought, like, 2 or 3 costumes on Mabinogi, and a bunch of pets. I've probably spent over $50 to $100 on pets on Mabinogi, of just different ones, because they function in and out, and pets are useful. They have inventories, which I can actually show you. Like, this one was a free pet, and when I first started, the free pets actually didn't have inventories, but this one does. It's full of just random junk that my character needs, that one of my characters need, where the first 2 pets I got actually don't have an inventory at all. See, I deleted that. That thing hasn't gone away. This is a pet that they gave out last year, I think. I don't know if they're going to do a seasonal pet this year. They may actually have that. And it has a small inventory. But all inventory, in my opinion, is useful, because it helps you carry around junk. And in this game, you need a lot of junk. You need your herbs for potions, you need your potatoes for cooking, you need your eggs for cooking, even though if you get into a battle, they break. You need bits of everything to do this, that, and the other with. And if you're doing multiple talents, the stuff just hands up, and they've actually helped with inventory space with the inventory pets, the bags, And even the dressing room they've added actually helps too. This, but since I'm using a skill, it won't let me use it. Because, and they also have a VIP tab, which I don't know. I think you actually have to pay for that. But it's like, yeah. But sometimes they give it to you for like a month for free. They haven't done that in a while, but yeah. But yeah, Mabinogi is one of my favorites, and then DFO is another one of my favorites. And I'm distracted again. And I might start a character on DFO and run through and get that one up to level 85 maybe. That actually sounds fun. I might start that in January or February when I get bored of playing this or do so many episodes of it and decide I'll just take a break from this series and start another one and then come back afterwards or something. Because with the DFO one, it is an MMO, but it does have a limit right now because they have a level limit. But you can do like missions every day, you can do PvP and things like that. And I've bought a few outfits on that one. And then the third MMO that I've bought stuff on is Black Desert, which I had to buy the game itself. And then I also... Sorry, my computer gave me a little nib of news, something about the Korean president or South Korean president being impeached. Random. Ah! No! Okay. Okay, so I have to go buy another hoe because my hoe broke. I'm sorry about the broken hoe. That's why you need to bless your items, because if not, I think I might have some holy water on my character. So the next one I'm going to actually bless, even though I won't be using it as long because I only need 12 more potatoes. So we're going to talk to her and see. To repair this is going to cost... we'll go here because this is a little bit cheaper. But, and then I'm going to use... Let's see if I can find it. I don't remember where I put my holy water. Okay. We're going to use this on... this. And your character's just basically, I'm guessing you're just dipping it in the holy water and just coating it and letting it dry. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but the blessing of it helps it stay working longer, I guess. I probably will go talk to Tarloch and get the pass again, but I think I'm gonna wait and actually see if there's any training quests I can do to get my character stronger. It's just my prerogative. I probably could run through that at my level since that's the generation level and everything, but okay. I'm trying to think of something to talk about now since it's boring to watch the character just getting potatoes. If you have any MMOs you think I might like to try out and actually do some, well, just playing them, since I do play MMOs off camera too. And if I think they're interesting enough, I might do a Let's Play series on them. But I do need to understand the actual mechanics of them first. Because going into a game completely not knowing what you're doing is rather difficult. And I probably will do that a few times with games just to see how easy I can grasp what works. Because it usually takes me about 2 hours to kind of figure out and grasp the basic mechanics of it. And so it's kind of fun to be dropped into a different kind of universe and see what happens. I mean, over the years I've found out that I enjoy MMOs, and I really don't like first-person shooters, but one of my favorite games ever actually is a first-person shooter. Because I love the Bioshock series, and I need to finish up Infinite. And if I can figure out how to get my computer working with those games, I may do Let's Play series of those. I know I keep talking about series and everything that I want to do. It's like, you just need to play the games. Stop talking about them. Let's see. I love the Final Fantasy series. I love the stories. I love characters. I've never beaten Final Fantasy VII. I need to, because we have it for the P1, and need to find our PS2 so I can actually play that, because I have no idea where that is. Yay! I finished the Gathering quest. But yeah, it's like, since I've been with my fiance, weirdly enough, my love of games has gotten a lot more experience points, advanced seal, and golden fruit. And I've actually had my eyes open to a lot more. And my experience went up 25%. And I'm going to store these potatoes in my bank because my character is not studying cooking right now. So we'll save those for later. Yet again, I think you can probably sell those, but they're probably going to be pretty cheap since everyone can technically gather them and you have skills that you train to gather them. But if you've already, I guess if you've already technically trained the skills and you want to train cooking, then it might be useful to just buy them instead of training them, but I figure I'll just save those for later. And that's how all my inventories are full. Why don't I just put them on a pet instead of running over to the bank? So I think I have a couple empty inventories. This is one of my favorite pets that I've gotten that is a non-mountable pet. And it was a Halloween special a while back. I don't know if they had it out this year or not. It's my little spooky punk. It's a jack-o'-lantern. There was a smiling one, and then there was this one with the gaping face, and I chose this one just because I thought it was cuter. And it rolls around. It's weird. And I just need to remember that my gathering tools are in this one. And I probably won't, and I'll probably buy other ones. Because I'm forgetful. And it sucks, but who cares? Alright, so we're just going to cancel that summon because I'm not going to use that pumpkin for anything else right now. And I should go check on my special units because I have not checked on her in a while. Let's see, does she have any missions right now? Alright, I may have left her training for a couple days. Oops. Yeah, I think I did. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I left her doing nothing! Alright, we're just gonna talk to her. And so she wants to talk about training. And your likability increases. And then she wants to know about cooking. And then missions. So. Now I'm gonna probably put her on... Well, let's see if I can get her to do a more complicated mission. Which would be... Special units, missions... And see, that one would be a hard mission for her to do. Oh, I lied. Okay, so I'm going to have her do this mission, which takes 36 minutes. And because she has all her stats ready for that. So we're going to send her away on that mission. So I'll get you some AP potion, basic supply box, and then seals. So she's going to go on that. And I'm going to go talk to Logan because I'm trying to get to be friends with him. Because I'm just focusing on one recruit. You can talk to all of them, but it gets complicated and there's like a spreadsheet that you can find online, which I haven't taken the time to do, so. he just wants to talk about like missions and dating and everything, like. And so you can talk to them 3 times a day. If I probably have already told you that, but I figured might as well just do that mission anyways, just because it's fun to do those every once in a while. And what should I do? I don't know what to do because my original plan went poop. All right. Okay, so I showed you how to gather potatoes, and I kind of showed you why you need to focus on multiple types, because there are certain monsters that are against, or you can't use magic against them and things like that. So I'm going to end the video here, and I'm sorry that we didn't do anything exciting. Going to we're going to be doing more exciting stuff later, because we're gonna continue the Generation 1 quests later. Thank you for watching my video, and bye bye.